The late 16th and early 17th centuries were a time of great change and exploration for Europe. England, like its European counterparts, was eager to expand its influence and wealth. The New World, as North America was then called, held the promise of riches and opportunity. English explorers told stories of vast lands, abundant resources, and the potential for trade. Gold, silver, and valuable furs were all believed to be plentiful in this new land. For the English crown, the prospect of establishing colonies offered a way to assert power and compete with Spain and France in the Americas. Beyond material wealth, religious freedom also motivated some English settlers. England was undergoing religious upheaval, and those seeking a different life, free from persecution, saw the New World as a sanctuary. The chance to build a new society, based on their own beliefs, was a powerful draw for these early colonists. The voyage across the Atlantic was perilous, and the new land presented numerous challenges. Yet the lure of riches, religious freedom, and a fresh start proved irresistible to many. These early English settlers embarked on a journey that would forever alter the course of history for both England and the Americas. In 1606, King James I granted a charter to the Virginia Company, a group of investors hoping to establish a profitable colony in North America. This marked the beginning of England's colonial venture in the New World. The following year, 3 ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery, set sail from England carrying 104 men and boys. After a grueling 4-month journey, the colonists arrived at Chesapeake Bay in April 1607. They selected a site on a narrow peninsula and named it Jamestown in honor of their king. This settlement became the first permanent English colony in North America. Leading the Jamestown colony was Captain John Smith, a seasoned explorer known for his courage and resourcefulness. Smith quickly realized that the colonists' dreams of easily finding gold and living off the land were unrealistic. The reality of Jamestown was far harsher than they had imagined. Life in early Jamestown was a constant struggle for survival. The colonists faced numerous hardships, including disease, starvation, and conflict with the native inhabitants. The site they had chosen for Jamestown was low, swampy, and lacked access to clean drinking water. Many colonists fell ill with malaria and other diseases spread by mosquitoes breeding in the stagnant water. Food was scarce as the colonists were unprepared for the challenges of farming in the unfamiliar soil and climate. Their supplies from England dwindled, and they often faced starvation. Adding to their woes, the colonists' relationships with the Native Americans were complex and often tense. The Powhatan Confederacy, a powerful alliance of Algonquin-speaking tribes, controlled the region. While there were instances of trade and cooperation, mistrust and misunderstandings led to conflict. The arrival of the English colonists in Virginia dramatically impacted the lives of the Native Americans who had called this land home for centuries. The Powhatan Confederacy, led by Chief Powhatan, viewed the English with a mixture of curiosity and suspicion. Initially, there were attempts at peaceful coexistence. The English depended on the Powhatan for trade and knowledge of the land. The famous story of Pocahontas, daughter of Chief Powhatan who supposedly saved John Smith's life, highlights this complex relationship. However, cultural differences, competition for resources, and the English colonists' relentless desire for land led to friction. As the colonists encroached further upon Native American territory, tensions escalated, culminating in violent confrontations that would shape the future of the colony. The winter of 1609 to 1610 proved to be a defining moment for the Jamestown colony. Known as the Starving Time, this period brought unimaginable hardship. Drought, conflict with the Powhatan, and the delayed arrival of supplies from England led to widespread famine. Of the 500 colonists who had arrived in Jamestown by the fall of 1609, only 60 survived the winter. Desperate for sustenance, colonists resorted to eating leather, rats, and even, according to some accounts, acts of cannibalism. The colony teetered on the brink of collapse. However, the arrival of a new governor, Lord de la Warr, in June 1610 marked a turning point. He brought with him supplies, reinforcements, and a renewed sense of purpose. Under his leadership and the implementation of stricter discipline, the colony began to stabilize.